How's it going, guys, and welcome to yet another Have You Seen It of Lost Media. Yes, it's taken me ages to release this one. I promised it to be released about a week ago, but it's finally here. Lost movies. These are the movies that have been lost. Some of them we'll never get to see, and a few of them that have been lost and then found, but they've all been lost at some stage. So let's take a look at some lost movies. This first one is a film called Electric Piper. Now, this film aired on Nickelodeon a few times. It never got a home media release though, and that's why it led to being lost. Someone might have recorded it when it was released on Nickelodeon and aired a few times, but I'm pretty sure that this one was just lost for years. Of course, with any lost movie, mainly most of the time, the original creator will have a copy, obviously, and the original creator did have a copy which he didn't actually release himself.
A Reddit user by the name of MJ Max managed to get in contact with the film's director, Raimi Musquiz. He says that Raimi has a full copy of the movie, but for some reason, he's not allowed to distribute it, and hopes to find a way to get it online.
So about a month ago on YouTube, the whole movie was uploaded, and it's just titled Extremely Rare Nicktoons Movie. Well, it's not extremely rare anymore, is it? It's now been uploaded by this person. I'm pretty damn sure this is someone who's recorded it, because there's that VHS line at the bottom there, and they've just found it on a VHS or something and just been like, hell yeah, I found the rare movie. But that's not the case. I wish. That would be really cool, finding something super rare. No, it was sent to this person who uploaded it. The anonymous person gave them the movie. How cool is that? Finally been found. But it gets even better. Someone found a DVD copy. Obviously so hard to find as it never got a home media release. I mean, this was just lost for so many years. Everyone thought only the director had it. Now the whole movie can be seen in normal digital, which is great. So this next one is one I don't know a lot about myself, but a person in the comments for my last video, the 5 unreleased movies, Nathan Forrester, thank you Nathan for this comment, because this is one that he found that was really cool. Nathan said that there's a film called The Magic 7 and it featured John Candy. I just released a tribute video for John Candy. He was in this animated film that was meant to be released in the 90s but never got released, and it's still to this day never released. I think the film is finished, but it's just never been seen. I think they've attempted to release it a couple of times. I think in 2005 they attempted to release it and then they couldn't. So it's seriously rare. 2 of the actors in this film are now unfortunately dead, but it had an all-star cast. Like, this movie had so many people. John Candy and Madeline Kahn have now died. This is another animated movie with 2 actors that have passed away since. I mean, this has got to be released. The cast: John Candy, Michael J. Fox, Jeremy Irons, James Earl Jones, Ice-T. I wish this has just gotta be released. There were just plans for a 2009 release, and then all these things have held it back. The only recent evidence of this film is on IMDb, and there's a little thing saying that last production work on the film was in 2009. The most recent production work. So please release this movie, somebody. And there's only one screenshot of it as well. I mean, this is just crazy. This has to be released. This has to be brought out. Just like Big Bug Man needs to. I mean, this is something that's gotta be released. And this next one, it actually kind of irritates me just because of how annoyingly bootleg it is. A Day with Spongebob Squarepants, the movie. Oh my gosh. The front cover is fake. It's a stock image of a kid jumping. The guy that made the background makes all these backgrounds for bootleg movies, or just for anyone who asks him to make a movie cover. The guy that made the cover for the film, people actually asked him, what's with this film? Have you seen it? Do you know if it's real? And he had no idea. He's just like, I made this cover. I didn't do anything else. I got my money or whatever he got for it. And that was that. He doesn't even know anything about the film. I think this is all a troll. I reckon this is going to turn out to just be non-existent or never filmed, or just something that doesn't exist. One guy was just posting on Twitter going, watching Spongebob Squarepants the movie, watching A Day with Spongebob Squarepants the movie. I just think it's fake, you know. I don't think this is real, but who knows? Maybe it'll surface one day. When it does, this is one of the most notable unreleased lost movies. This is definitely more so considered to be lost. The DVD was on Amazon for a day apparently. I will review this on Sam's Movies if it ever comes out. Mark my words. This is from one of the greatest films of all time. To me, this is the first best film of all time. The first movie to be the best of all time. Metropolis came out in 1927. It was by Fritz Lang, who was a legendary director of films like M and Metropolis. way ahead of his time. Fritz Lang's on the same page as Stanley Kubrick and Orson Welles just because of how ahead of their time they were. I consider this to be the first best movie of all time just because it's amazing. You would have never seen this movie. It was released in 1984 in Australia. I'm not sure when it was released in the United States, but it was found in a dumpster. Supposedly the only remaining copy of the film was found in a dumpster. One of the greatest movies ever made almost got thrown out in the trash. Some guy found it in a dumpster and was like, "What's this?" And was just like, "Oh, it's Metropolis, that lost movie." This was lost for a fair while and then it was found. I mean, I was lost, but now kill me. So the released one was found in a dumpster and released in Australia. But Fritz Lang's original cut was found in a museum in Argentina. That was found in 2008, and after a very long restoration process, it was restored 95%, which is amazing. I think they did find both copies. I think those are the two really good ones. Amazing film, amazing story. It's great that they found the original one and the released one. Awesome. And I've saved the best till last because this is one that is lost and we know that somebody has it. So Magic 7 really is an unreleased movie. A Day with Spongebob Squarepants, the movie, someone probably has that, but it's seemingly fake. Electric Piper, found. Metropolis, found. But there's always one. Food Fight. Food Fight is so bad. I absolutely hate it. It is one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. But apparently, the original one was better. I think the original's the same shit. In fact, I think the second one is probably better. If they ever find the original, you'll find that the second one will probably be better. Just my opinion. But the animation from the trailer, like the only existing footage of the animation from the original one is from the trailer. And it actually looks okay. It looks a lot more cleaner and less like bulging than it does in the new Food Fight. So Food Fight was originally meant to come out in 2003, but the hard drives containing the movie were stolen by someone. I don't think they're still sure who stole it, and it became a lost movie. They remade the whole thing because it was the director's brainchild. Like, he was not going to stop. He was committed. They did it all again though, and I think we all know the result.
Eva Longoria.
I've got a hot case for you.
Wayne Brady.
I'm your best friend, Daredevil Dan.
And Christopher Lloyd.
Somebody ordered a recall.
The Super Slick.
Got milk?
Do I look like the Dairy Queen to you?
One of the worst movies ever. But this backstory is really interesting. I really like this backstory. Crazy stuff. Food Fight. Horrendous film. The trailer though that I'm showing you here now has much better animation. Like, this looks so much better than the new Food Fight. So maybe it'll be found someday. I hope it is. Just so we can see what might have been. Because the animation studio was trying to beat DreamWorks and Disney and they failed so miserably. They were meant to be the next big thing. But of course that one guy stole the film's hard drives and the rest is history. Finally released it! Thanks for watching this Have You Seen It of Lost movies. I am so happy to release this one. I had more fun looking at these Lost movies than I did with the unreleased films. I love Lost Media. There's something about Lost Media that I think interests anyone. Like, Lost Media is so cool. Great to look at some Lost movies, great to look at some unreleased movies. Give me some suggestions of more Lost movies in the comments below. I got a good one last time. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I'm fucking not doing that. No. No YouTube drama. God, why did I mention it?
It's fucking distracting.
How's it going, guys? Yeah. How's it going, guys? And welcome to yet another Have You... Yeah, good on you. So the original... Frick me. Gun, son.